I admit it, I caved. I totally caved. Don't go away. Hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And indeed, I did. I caved in. I really did. I was a naysayer for a long time because what we're going to look at today is nothing new, hugely popular, and yet I didn't really see how it would fit into my life, but I gave into the peer pressure. And today, we're going to look at my Instant Pot. All right. So let me tell you. Here's the deal. Here's a scoop, poop. All right. These are hugely popular. Everybody's got them. Everybody loves them. There's millions of videos on them. I'm probably not going to show you anything new about the Instant Pot. But I didn't have one. And I didn't plan on buying one because I thought to myself, well, I have a rice cooker. I have my Ninja Foodi grill. I have my crock pot. Why do I want this? Why? Okay, it's faster. So what? But a lot of things kept piling on. For instance, there were a couple times where we planned to have either a pork loin or a pot roast. I forgot to put it in at the right time. And I like to cook my stuff in the crock pot for like 8 hours. Maybe I'll cut it to the 6-hour setting, but I don't like to go shorter than that. Because I like the meat to get really soft and fall apart. So we've had to change dinner plans because I forgot to start dinner. Then I started seeing people using these things, and I thought the food looked amazing. I saw that you could do the sauteing right in the pot, and you could literally make one-pot meals with this thing, and I thought that sounded good. Then when I found out that this could serve as a rice cooker, and that meant I could get rid of my rice cooker, and it could take the place of my crock pot, I could replace 2 devices with 1, and I thought that was a good thing. And so with all of those things starting to add up, I decided to give this a try, especially when I found this at Wally World for $79, something like that. And I know you can get it cheaper if you look around or have some kind of a coupon or something like that. So once I saw it at that price point, and had all those other factors added in, I decided I would give it a try. So we're going to unbox and take a look at an Instant Pot today, and then I'm going to cook a roast in it tonight. We're going to make a Mississippi roast in here tonight, and we'll see how that comes out. First thing I want to say is it's Instant Pot, not Instapot, which I always thought it was Instapot, but it's not. It is Instant Pot, okay? And this is the Duo multi-cooker Instant Pot, and that's basically what I found is generally the most favored Instant Pot is the Duo. There's lots of other kinds. It's the Pro and all this other stuff. This is the one everybody talks about, the Duo. So that's what I went with. Delicious one-pot meal, 70% faster. 13 one-touch cooking programs, steam release, dishwasher safe lid and pot. This is the 6-quart. It comes in an 8-quart, and I think the other one is 3-quart or something like that. 3-quart seems insane. Okay, I don't get that one. 8-quart, I don't need a giant trash barrel in my house. So I went with the 6-quart. I thought that would be the answer. Let's start by talking about the box. Okay, it's a fantastic box. You know how I feel about packaging. It's got a handle up here so I can carry it around. And look at the graphics of this thing, okay? It tells the story. When you look at this, you get excited about what's in here, and you understand I'm buying this thing and it's gonna make this, and it's got all of this, and it's fabulous, and I love it. And I remember a time where Kentucky Fried Chicken changed all of their menu boards and everything, and instead of these beautiful photos of plates with chicken and mashed potatoes and steam and hearty backgrounds and all that stuff, they took and just put a piece of chicken on a white background, and then a bowl of mashed potatoes on a white background, and everything was all pristine and boring, and it looked like it should be an ad for a pharmaceutical company or something like that. I was like, critical mistake. But look at this. Does this look boring to you? No. It looks pretty stinking amazing, right? Great job on the box, and because it is a little bit heavy, I love the handle, okay? Why is it so heavy? It's a pressure cooker, okay? It's a pressure vessel. This builds up a lot of pressure inside, and so it's got to be really, really sturdy and strong. So, okay, I read everything on here, right? Okay, it shows you this. Now look here on this side, we can see it's got the multi-cover lid, the steam pack, the stainless steel cooking pot, steam rack, okay, and the multi-cooker base. Dishwasher safe, 10 built-in safety features, includes overheat protection and easy seal safety lid lock. All right. Okay. 7-in-1 pressure cooker, slow cooker, rice cooker, yogurt maker, and more. Yogurt? Who? Okay, who is making yogurt? Does anybody... Oh, come on. Yogurt? Really? That's a kind of a stretch there. All right. So anyhow, this is my Instant Pot. Let's get it out of the box. Okay. What do you think? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on the floor. So let's do this. Bad idea. Okay, let's do that. That thing's heavy. It's no joke. Okay, let me remove the camera. So you move the camera. Okay, here we go. Don't get sick. Don't throw up on me. I know, I've got socks on, so all the foot haters won't be all up in my business. Okay? I did that just for you guys. The things I do for you guys. I'm wearing socks just for you. All right. So look at this. Discover amazing. They even put stuff on the inside here. Hey, that was clever. I can't believe how well that works. I would think it would go punk and pop out, but no, that worked. Okay, great. All right, right off the top, Instant Pot Get Started booklet. Let's see what it looks like. Typical Get Started booklet. Okay, I don't need that. Ooh. Discover amazing. Some kind of weird empty envelope. Is there something in there? There might be something in this. I don't know what this is. This seems kind of pointless. Really? They needed that little envelope for this? Okay, what did we get? We got the Instant Pot. What is this? I don't even know what that is. And it's got some air purifier in it, add in it. Here's a welcome thing, and it's all crumbly crimbly. Okay, this seems kind of ridiculous here. This is a recipe for sweet, sticky ribs. All right. I don't know that. What do you think? That? Come on. Okay. I mean, you're pushing, guys. Okay, here's our power cord, standard power cord. Looks long enough. You know, I mean, who's plugging this in the living room to cook in the kitchen, you know? So it doesn't have to be miles long. And then we got this whole dealy-bopper. Okay, very sturdy, nice. Hold it solid. Okay, nice little piece of packaging. And there it is. There's the Instant Pot. And I'm going to call it the Instapot a million times. So just... I already did my due diligence. I told you the correct name. So, okay, let's take that out. Put that down. Anything else in the box? No. Okay, that's out of here. That's out of here. Okay. All right, let me reset here now. Put this up on the table and we'll go back high. All right. Hang on now. You gotta move. You're in my way. Move. You're in my light. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit here. Okay, that ought to do it, right? That ought to be good? Okay, all right. I'm sorry for all the jiggity-jaggediness and trying to make you seasick or motion sick. Okay, let's see here. Let's get this out of here. All right, so here is my new Instant Pot. Okay, so let's talk about it as we go. First of all, impressed by the packaging, and here we've got a little piece of tape that I'm sure has to come off. My first thought is this is really heavy and sturdy. It does not feel cheesy in any fashion, okay? So I'm assuming that's a moisture trap where steam will condense and you pour that off. It's really solid. It does not... I mean, it doesn't have a chintzy feel to it, okay? It feels like a really nice kitchen device. Got your little keypad here we'll look at in a second. Got some kind of little warning thing. Hot steam from the steam release valve can cause burns. Do not place hand, face, or unprotected skin over the steam release valve while cooker is in operation. Remove tag before use. How? Just pull? Yeah, I guess. Just pull. Okay. So I don't know what any of that is, okay? So everything I've ever seen, you just turn this and then you can lift this up and off. Okay, there you go. All right, this is where I was a little concerned that maybe the lid would feel chintzy. It doesn't. It's nice and heavy. Yeah, so no, it does not feel rinky-dink at all. And here's something neat I saw somebody do. Watch this, look. You could do this with it and stick it in there, like if it were to pivot up. The reason it can't pivot up is because it has to be a really good, strong, solid seal, so it doesn't, well, blow up. That would be bad. So there's the lid, and then inside of it we have stuff, okay? This is read warning cards and warning stickers. Remove all packing materials, removable warning cards from the cooker and accessories. Read all instructions, and pay attention to important safeguards before using. When performing the initial test run, add 3 cups of water to the inner pot. Use manual or getting started guide for further details. Do not fill the inner pot higher than the PC Max 2/3 line as indicated on the inner pot. Now I've seen people fill this thing up to here, okay? So I don't know how legit that is. Exercise extreme caution when cooking and venting foods such as applesauce, cranberries, pearl barley, oatmeal, split peas, noodles. They may foam, froth, or spatter, and may clog the steam release pipe and or steam release handle do not fill the inner pot higher than the 1/2 line when cooking these foods. Okay. All right. Important safety notes. All right, here is my steam basket for steaming. Just a bag. And inside, ooh, wow. Okay, all right. Nice. All right. This is no joke right here. Wow. This is solid. Wow. Wow, this is really, really nice. Okay, this is no joke here. It's not chintzy whatsoever. What else we got down here? We got another warning. Make sure the heating element is free from grease and debris. Do not leave food on the heating element. Use only genuine Instant Pot inner pots for cooking. Remove card before use. Okay. So that's it. So basically what you do is you put your pot in here, you put your food in here, and you do whatever you're going to do, and then you take your little lid here, and you put it something like this. All right, how's that go? Oh, I see. There's a little specialty notch here, right here. This goes like so, and then you turn it, and now it's locked on. Okay. And then back here somewhere, all right. Okay, instead of having that knob that used to turn, here's your vent release. Okay, so seal, vent, seal, vent. This right here, this is a little indicator pin, and when it's under pressure, that'll pop up. And then when the pressure's all gone, that'll drop back down again, okay? So right now it's on vent, and this is where the steam will come out of, okay? This, like I said, is a little overflow cup for condensation and stuff like that. And then we have the control panel. So here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to put up a still photo of the control panel because I got to be able to see this thing. Okay, so we got the soup broth button, meat and stew, bean and chili, poultry, rice. See, that's nice to have a rice setting. Multigrain, porridge. Okay, so I thought the yogurt button was kind of silly. Porridge? Who is making porridge? What is porridge? Does anybody even know what porridge is? The only place I've ever heard of porridge is in, what is that, Three Bears, Reg? Where's porridge from?
Yeah, Three Bears.
Three Bears. That's it. And they don't tell you what it is. Okay, they just say porridge. I don't know what it is. I've never heard of anybody eating it, let alone making it. And there's a whole porridge button on here. That makes the yogurt button look quintessentially more useful. That was the designer had laid out this thing. And he said, okay, I got 4 buttons here and 4 buttons here. We're going to make these this, and we're going to make these, but I'm one short. I know, let's make a porridge button. Well, I guess, for lack of a better idea, why not? We got the slow cook and saute. The saute button is really nice. You can, tonight, I'm going to actually do that tonight. I'm going to saute. Well, I'm not going to saute. I'm going to use the saute button to brown the chuck roast. Put a little oil down here, put the meat down in there, and I'm going to be able to sear the meat using the saute button. We got the slow cook button, delay start, pressure level, keep warm, cancel, yogurt, and pressure cook. And then you have a little display screen here, and that is pretty much the whole yin and yang of the pressure cooker. So here's how this is going to work here. All right. Get all the perks. Yeah, that's all the perks. First, okay, I'm going to tell you a couple off the top of my head things. First of all, the porridge button is absolutely the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't get it. Please, I have got to know. Do you know what porridge is? Have you ever eaten porridge? Have you ever made porridge? Okay, I need your porridge stories, so put it in the comments down below. But above and beyond the ridiculous porridge button, where's the cookbook? Where they gave me one stinking recipe for sweet and sticky ribs. Where is the cookbook? Are you serious? Every device like this in the world comes with some kind of cookbook. Hang on, wait. I better make sure this is not a cookbook. It's not. It's basics on how to use the pot. There is no cookbook with this thing, and that is insanity. Okay? Come on. Really? You couldn't throw in just something like this with recipes in it on how to use this and cook stuff? Terrible, terrible, terrible that it doesn't have a cookbook. Okay? But it does have a porridge button. Keep the porridge button and give me a cookbook. Otherwise, it looks like a fantastic machine. I'm excited to use it, and I am intentionally not even thinking about dinner, and we're having chuck roast. It would have been in this morning so we could have it for dinner tonight. But instead, I'm sitting back. I'm waiting. Okay? And then we will cook this. It's going to take about an hour in the Instant Pot to cook the chuck roast the way I want it. Plus, I'm going to need a little bit of prep time, and I'm going to need some time to sear the meat and stuff like that. So, actually, cooking in the Instant Pot is about an hour. So, about an hour and a half before we plan to eat, I'm going to make this meal, and we'll see how it comes out. And then tomorrow or tonight, I'll give you my true opinion on the Instant Pot and its fabulous porridge button. Don't go away. So, as a bonus in this video, I'm not just going to tell you how my first use of the Instant Pot goes. I'm going to show you it in action and tell you the recipe that I use. And basically, I'm making a Mississippi pot roast. I'm using a beautiful, beautiful chuck roast from Costco. I tell you what, wonderful, wonderful slab of meat here. So big and beautiful that I'm actually going to cut this down into more manageable chunks. And because I'm not a big fan of all the global fat, and I'm going to clean that off a little bit. Not get rid of it all, but just the big chunks that kind of gross me out. So the Instant Pot really is going to be a one-stop shop here in that I'm going to be able to even sear the meat in the Instant Pot. So I've turned it on to saute. I've added some olive oil, and I'm going to just cook the meat down in some batches. Plop it in, move it around a little bit so it won't stick, and then let it sear, get it on all its different sides, take it out, and I'll do this in batches until all of the meat has been seared. Now, I think I've told you before that I am a fussy eater, so yeah, just letting you know that if you want onions in your roast, this is now where you would put them in. You'd saute them down a little bit, then you would add some garlic. I'm skipping the whole onion step, so I just threw in some crushed garlic. I'm going to cook that down just a hair. Remember, never burn your garlic. Now I'm going to add in 2 cups of beef broth. And this is the juice from a jar of pepperoncinis, okay? They say it's supposed to be about 1/3 of a cup. Well, that's just the jar. Dump the jar in there. Now I'm adding in 1 packet of ranch seasoning mix. And then I'm going to add in a packet of a dry brown gravy mix. And then finally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to destem some of those pepperoncinis, and I'm going to toss them in there along with this whole stick of butter. And that is the basis for my sauce, and it is going to be delicious. You're going to be amazed. Okay, so with the pepperoncinis in, I have now gone ahead and started adding back in all the meat, and I'll make sure any juice that has dripped off of it, I'll add that in as well. I'm going to get all this in the Instant Pot, and then I'm going to seal it up, and I'm going to pressure cook this for 1 hour and 5 minutes. So 65 minutes on high pressure, and I just can't even begin to describe what's going to happen. So I know it was a lot of work trying to keep up with the thing on the recipe, so I'm going to make sure I put it down in the description of the video below, so that way if you want to try this meal, you'll be all set. Okay, so you saw that pop back down. So it is finally good to open. So we can just unlock it, lift that off, and there's my meal. All right, here we go. Let's get all this. Oh man, I can feel how tender it is. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel how tender it is. So I'm going to thicken this up by turning it to saute now. And so it's on saute. I'm going to get all the meat out, and then I'm going to start to thicken it up with a little cornstarch slurry. The meat looks fantastic. Oh man, when you're fishing it out with a spoon and you can feel how tender it is, you know that's a good thing. Okay, so as you can see, it's already starting to boil. So let's get out some cornstarch here. Okay, so this is just a little clump of butter infused with some cornstarch. Okay, put that melt up in there. Get a whisk. I got some more if I need it. Let's try a piece of this meat. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my God! Look at it just fall apart.
I think Landers is playing right now because of their score, the way it's going up.
Okay, so here we go. A little bit of the potatoes and the gravy. Delicious. I should have made that a little thicker yet. And here's the meat. Look at this, just fork tender. Look at that. I'm gonna just pull apart. Oh, look at that, just falling apart. Mmm. Wow. Oh. That is so good. Love it. Love it. Wow. Now, there was one issue. When it finished cooking on the pressure cook, I thought it was supposed to naturally release its steam. And it was supposed to take like 15 minutes to do it. So after almost 17 minutes, I went in and I flipped it from pressure to release. It had not released any steam. Okay, it was all in there. And it was shooting up this geyser of steam up onto my upper cabinet, along with it started to shoot some of the juice up out of the top. And made just a giant mess. So I don't know what happened. I'm sure operator error. But I will tell you this. This meat is glorious, okay? If you're a carnivore like I am. Oh my gosh, look at that. It just breaks apart. Oh, man. And that sauce, the gravy, tremendous. So, what am I going to say about the Instant Pot, sorry. Okay, first of all, I got to share this with you before I talk more about it. I found out what porridge is. Porridge is oatmeal. And the Porridge Institute, or whoever it was that explained it, in their text they go, porridge is cooked oats, blah, 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 blah. And it's sometimes referred to as oatmeal. I'm sorry, that just cracked me up. Wouldn't it be oatmeal is sometimes referred to as porridge? Maybe in 1808, maybe it was porridge and it was referred to as oatmeal. But here in 2022, it's definitely called oatmeal. And maybe somebody, one holdout, is still calling it porridge. But I thought that was funny. But anyhow, the Instant Pot cooked this to perfection in a matter of an hour. It took an extra 30 minutes to get the meat ready and all that stuff. But it really made this meat so incredibly, amazingly tender. This is delicious. I'm going to put the recipe down in the link below. And so far, so good. Maybe we'll revisit the Instant Pot in a couple months and let you know how it's faring. But so far, so good. I won't give it the two thumbs up and 2 fingers up to make the W, but it's definitely getting 2 thumbs up for now. Okay, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and click subscribe, and don't forget to pressure cook the notification bell so you never miss one of my review videos. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I love to hear from you guys. All right, I'm going to eat. That's just the bottom line. It is time to eat. I gotta go. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying, be good.